15 Things Not to Do in Hong Kong. The sky-kissing skyscrapers, cheering neon lights and the bustling crowds can be a delightful experience for some, but can also be a frenetic visit for many. Hong Kong is a fusion of Eastern and Western cultures. Almost every district in Hong Kong can be considered a tourist destination. But having the right knowledge of do's and don'ts can make your trip joyous and pocket-friendly. In this video, we will tell you about the 15 things not to do in Hong Kong. Number 1. Don't only travel in taxis or M.T.R. Opting for local buses for traveling is cheaper than taxis and also gives a better view of the place than M.T.Rs. Also, don't forget to take the ferries. Travel by ferries for an awesome boating experience and beautiful scenery watching. Try double-decker trams for exploring Hong Kong. Trams will provide you with the experience of a bygone era, and a slowly relaxed city tour. Number 2. Don't shop only in malls. Hong Kong has a plethora of malls, but that does not mean that you shop only in malls. Try shopping locally. There are tons of shops in Square Street, Taiping Shan, and Chateau Zubital. These shops will be easy on your pocket, and will give you an insight into the local culture. Don't forget to bargain. Number 3. Don't visit at the wrong time of year. For every fantastic trip to Hong Kong, there are too many marred by weather, crowds, or rowdy rugby fans. The worst time of year to visit is during the insufferable summer, which is infamously hot, humid, and plagued by menacing typhoons. Visitors who make the trip between September and March are generally rewarded with clear, sunny skies, plentiful outdoor activities, music and food festivals, and the best weather for hiking the territory's many mountain ranges. Number 4. Don't smoke in public. Hong Kong forbids smoking in almost all public places, including streets, shops, malls, restaurants, bars, nightclubs, and public vehicles such as buses, the M.T.R. and ferries. In Hong Kong, you can only smoke near a trash can with an ashtray, or in the special smoking rooms in malls or attractions. If you are caught smoking in a non-smoking area, you might be fined around 5,000 Hong Kong dollars, about $800. Number 5. Don't treat Hong Kong like your own personal Instagram backdrop. Yes, it's true that Hong Kong is an extremely colorful and photogenic city, but it's important to respect residents who live at places made popular by Instagram such as Choi Hung Estate and Montaigne Mansion. In fact, local residents in a building in Sham Shui Po are constantly overwhelmed by trespassers, who take photos from their private rooftop, and residents in Choi Hung Estate are tired of not being able to use the basketball courts, and dealing with Instagrammers leaving their trash everywhere. Number 6. Don't forget to buy an Octopus card. If you are going to be using the quick, clean, and economical M.T.R. to get around a lot, getting a little Octopus card can save time and make travel more convenient. You can buy these little plastic debit cards at a metro station ticket office or machine, or at the ferry ticket offices in Central, and add however much money you need. You can return these for a full refund of the 50 Hong Kong dollar price, and any unused cash at these same stations and ticket offices. Number 7. Don't go to crowded neighborhoods on weekends. One of the first things travelers notice when hitting the streets of Hong Kong is the lack of elbow room. This compact metropolis is one of the most densely populated in the world, and masses of tourists from around the world only add to the chaos. To best avoid the throngs, plan your vacation strategically. Number 8. Don't take the M.T.R. during rush hour. Between 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays, the M.T.R. is packed to the gills with people commuting to and from work. Try to plan your days so that you can avoid the crush of commuters. Not only would it be extremely unpleasant, but the masses of people around you would make it much harder to figure out where you're supposed to go. Number 9. don't get the tourist tram pass. If you've been browsing the Hong Kong Tramways website, you may be tempted to purchase a 4-day pass, which gets you unlimited rides for 34 Hong Kong dollars. However, as the normal tram fare is $2.30 per ride, you'd have to take 15 tram rides within 4 consecutive days to make the pass worth it. Number 10. Don't be a slowpoke. Hong Kongers are used to doing things fast. If you're walking in a crowded place, using public transport, or paying at a 7-Eleven with a queue behind you, try not to move too slowly, or block anyone's way. Locals are bound to feel irritated, or exasperated if they feel that you're holding them up. Number 11. Never give someone a clock as a present. In Cantonese, the phrase to give a clock is homophonous to the expression to prepare for the end, which refers to the rites performed on loved ones nearing their end. Clocks are grim reminders that time is running out. If you give someone a clock, you're implying that your relationship is coming to an end. Number 12. Don't immediately open presents. In Hong Kong, the locals don't open their presents in front of the person who gave it. Gifts are left wrapped for some time, and are only opened once the giver has left. Hong Kongers believe that immediately opening gifts will show guests that you value their gifts more than you value their presence, and this is considered impolite. Number 13. Avoid using superstitious colors. Be familiar with what colors symbolize to Hong Kong citizens, so you can avoid wearing inappropriate colors to events. You might consider white as a safe choice, but this color is associated with mourning and death and is worn during ghost festivals. Black might also seem a neutral choice, but to the locals, this color refers to evil, disaster, and death. Also, never use white, black, or blue paper to wrap gifts, since these are used for funerals. Instead, wrap a present in red for happy occasions and gold or silver for weddings. Number 14. Don't eat rice without the complementary dish. No matter how much you love carbohydrates, never eat rice in Hong Kong without a matching dish. The person serving the meal will be offended because he'll assume that you're only eating rice because you don't like the food he prepared. Rice is treated as a filler, and if you eat it without an accompanying dish, you're implying that you either don't like the food, or there is not enough food. Number 15. Avoid superstitious numbers. The number 4 is considered unlucky in Hong Kong because its pronunciation in Cantonese sounds like death. Because of this, it is common to find buildings in the city missing floors or rooms numbered with anything containing 4. So don't be surprised to find these elevator buttons absent in residential buildings or commercial centers. There are also numerical combinations that indicate bad luck. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.